So you can do in your front wheel drive open diff car what a Subaru can do. Yeah, let's test it out with this bad boy here. You know, front wheel drive open diff life for life, I guess. The sentiment which I got under my Subaru video was that I could do this in my mom's Camry. Well, I have here essentially what is your mom's Camry. It's only 500 or 600 kilos lighter than the newer Camrys with their hybrid systems. So this is a 2008 Honda Civic Type R FN2 front wheel drive, open diff, so no extra help from there except let's see what the traction controlling can do. 147 kilowatts, which is still, even in 2023, fairly not underpowered. I'd say like regular cars run a similar power output from their so-called normal engines. This is supposed to be a race engine, so let's see what this normal car, front wheel drive car, can do in the snow. In hindsight, when filming the Subaru video, it really hurt my heart that I didn't display what kind of tires I was running. So today we have Conti Viking Contact 6s, and the size I'm running is 195/60/16. So that's how the car sits. Fairly low. It's obviously Civic Type R, sports suspension, so that's not working towards us, but you know, the light curb weight is something that could help us. But our first test is getting out of the parking spot. Now in theory, this first one should be a pretty simple one, because this is the way I parked the car yesterday, and I took it slow and I did get stuck. But the weather has been cold overnight, so the snow has like fallen, compacted itself. It's not that fluffy anymore, which bothered a lot of people. So let's see, will I get out? And I'm gonna do this like a normal person, not like the crazy person I am. We're gonna leave the traction control on, and I'm not gonna go ham. I'm not gonna go ham as I would. Cold start, let the car, you know, don't wanna pain the car too much, and we don't wanna reverse into anyone. Let's see how successful we are in getting out of the parking spot here. Pretty simple. Okay, not too difficult to get out of the parking spot. So yeah, I mean, startless winter tires and front wheel drive will suffice in getting you out of a parking spot on which you were parking on yesterday. So let's go on to test number 2. Now test number 2. What if the parking spot hasn't already been driven in and out from? So I just realized I forgot my tape measure, but like the deepest part here is, this is a GoPro Hero 5 Black or whatever it is, and like you can see it disappears into that hole, so it's like, it's deep. And now, as you can see, shit's compacted. So let's see what happens. This is not a simple one at all, so let's see, let's try not to run over my GoPro. And let's hope the car doesn't break. Yeah, that's not gonna work. And are we stuck now officially for the first time? I don't wanna, let's like move the angle of the steering wheel. And yeah, we're bottomed out. So I don't know, as you can see, not that simple in a front wheel drive car. But let's see, another attempt at this. And yeah, bottomed out. I had a little bit of a better angle, but it just completely bottomed out. Here the snow rubbing on the bottom of the car. Let's see, let's try without traction control. Let's try with traction control, it seemed to work a bit better. Let's try steering wheel the other way around. Okay, we moved a little. Let's move the steering wheel the other way around. No, we're not moving at all. I think this might be the first time we're stuck just behind a home house here. Okay, we're moving a little. We're moving backwards a little. We're moving backwards a little. Let's try without traction control. No. No, I don't think that's gonna work. It's gonna just hurt the car a little. Sõida no. There's some lady driving by, looking at what this idiot is doing here. And I think this is the first time we're forced to dig our way out. Yeah, so as you can see clearly, I can do this in my front wheel drive car. These are clearly the results of doing it in your front wheel drive car. And let me see, I won't film this because I'm sure the cameras wouldn't like survive it in this bit of a cold weather. But yeah, I'll try to get myself unstuck, and we'll continue from when I do get unstuck. So give me a few moments. Clearly beached like a whale, you can see, like bottomed out. I can swear you, with an STI, I would fucking send it and not be out of here. But with this car, like one-wheel drive, I'd do like 200 kilometers an hour on the spot, and we wouldn't be moving anywhere. Now I'm heavily referencing on my STI video here, but this berm is more or less, I can't really show you well this on camera, but about 25 centimeters high, or about exactly 10 inches. 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters, and the difference, there's no difference in ride height with the Subaru, because my Subaru was set up for track, so doing a fast lap on a dry track. So yeah, I can do this in my front wheel drive open diff car. Yeah, sure. So instead of like faffing around here, because I would need an iron bar to break this thick snow, dense snow loose, I'm gonna try to air down the tires. And let's see, let's go to 1.4 bar at first. So the idea here is to increase the traction footprint. Usually in snow conditions you would want to have as narrow of a tire as possible to cut through the snow, but here we need the opposite effect. We need a large footprint for maximum amount of traction. Okay, let's see. I did all the handy shit I could. Removed very little snow because I got a shit snow shovel. It's so soft. You ain't gonna break any. I have plenty more of this footage, but I think it would be pointless filler by now. Let alone any random front-wheel drive car doing what an STI could do. Even regular four-wheel drive is out of reach for something with basically one-wheel drive. Even high-end manufacturers like BMW and Mercedes, which have a history in producing single-axle driven cars, do not sell their commuter cars with nothing but an open diff. To me, watching these clips back, it's clear that even if the Honda was full-time two-wheel drive, I would have gotten out of there. So eventually what happened was that two men tried to push me out. A single man was not enough. I aired down the tires some more to 1 bar. That also did nothing. Then I had a bright idea of putting sand under my tires for extra traction, and as soon as I got out with my sand and started pouring it under my car, some dude with a tow rope arrived and I got pulled out. So some Ukrainian guy with his Megane, he had a tow rope, and then another guy with his new Audi Q7 came, he had a hook, and they just pulled me out. but look at this, there was no getting out with your fucking front wheel drive. And like driving on this already, I assumed there's gonna be trouble. And like look at the height difference, like the ride height and the berm height. So yeah, obviously you can do this in your mom's front wheel drive Camry. Same stuff that you can do with a STI or a Subaru in general. Obviously, yeah, the ground clearance is not non-existent, but the same was for my Subaru. I remind you, he was set up for track use when I was doing that video. So yeah, but I guess let's go and try to get into some more trouble. Yeah, we're gonna need this. It's gonna help me. Trust me, it's gonna help me. I'm not gonna even lie to myself. I'm gonna get stuck, so might as well buy this unknown one. May come handy in the future. Let's see how deep the snow goes. It's 18 centimeters here in the middle there. This part is like 21. This here is low though, it's just around 10. So what I'm gonna try to do is keep the car in the deep end as much as I can, and let's see how far we go. There's a little berm there. I don't want to go on that because it may have some electrical fixtures. But yeah, found this similar place near my home. There's some houses here, but this car won't make much noise. And let me set up the cameras and commence snow testing. Well, let's see how well mom's Corolla will do. I obviously forgot my USB to USB-C cord, so I can't use my mics, but I think we're gonna be all good. So I'm gonna start coming from there, and I'm gonna set up a GoPro halfway through, and let's see if I make it to the end. So I hope there's no utility stuff under the snow. Holes or I don't know, some sort of concrete pole bases, wires, and I hope the GoPros won't shit themselves. So let's see how well mom's Corolla do. On the right there's about 8 inches of snow. In the middle there's a little bit less than 4 inches of snow. Yeah, so off we are. Okay, it's a good start. Yeah, you can do this in your mom's Corolla. I didn't do anything. The traction control was on. I was just pressing the gas pedal, and that's it. Let's see if we can get out at least. Okay, so that's mere 8 inches of snow, 4 on this side, just a roundabout way, and you see how far we got. Again, I'm putting in first gear. Traction control is on. Let's go and see how far can we go. Foot welded to the floor with traction control. So I guess, yeah, I can do this with any car. Is kind of sort of busted. We won't get stuck here. And I kind of sort of am stuck now. I got a little check engine light going on, but it's not the end of the world. Let me bring cameras closer and I'll show you. I was nowhere near getting anywhere, and it's the same. I can show you. It's the same damn fluff snow, fluff snow, fluff snow, same fluff snow. Like there's some basin on the snow, but the rest of it is just the same fluff snow, you know, which Subaru ate for breakfast, dinner, lunch, brunch, and whatever for cocktail and whatever whatnot. So the same fluff snow, and Subaru just annihilated it. So yeah, you can definitely do it in your mom's Camry. I'm just bringing the camera closer now to show you. You see, this is like how far I got. Snow is like 8 inches deep. You see, it's the same fluff snow. And the Honda, I got stuck here and I'm sort of stuck there. I hope I won't knock the pole over, but let me place the camera a bit closer and let's see for yourself. We're not even stuck in some serious shit. It's just it's around -1, 2, and you know, it's just kind of sort of almost thawing, and you see we're not even deep anywhere. It's just that, you know, you can't do this in your mom's Corolla apparently with an open diff. So let's see. Jump in the car. Let's try not to knock over this utility pole. I don't want to pay for anything or record myself causing anyone any financial harm. So let's fire up this bad boy once more and let's see. Let's try to get out. I'm keeping the traction control on at the moment. Yeah. Okay, we're moving, and that's about it. Let's try to get back. Okay, and now we're sort of kind of getting stuck. It's just, yeah, and without traction control, it will just spin the wheel that's that has least resistance. I'm turning, but the car isn't turning that much. Let's see, let's try to go forward and backward and forward and backward. Yeah, without traction control we'd be completely fucked. So at least it has some electronic help for driving. But I guess we're not moving anywhere. There's some people there, I fucking hate it. They will most likely be mad if I redline, but yeah, I guess I'll do some digging, because that's the only way we're gonna get out, so I'll dig. And I'm genuinely not even cheating. The thing I was afraid is that Honda will do it, but hell nah. So that's 20 centimeters tear. That's about 17 centimeters here. Just about where the wheel line goes. So it's 17 centimeters. And it was a bit thicker in the middle here. And as you can see, this is all it took. It starts open diff spinning even with the traction control on, like just starts open diff spinning one wheel, and that's it. You know, you can see it's been digging here. So now it's my time to dig, because I'm not gonna I don't have much options. I can call someone to tow me out. I bought a tow rope, but I guess we can dig our way out of here, so it's not gonna be too much of a problem. Well, I guess you are gonna get a digging time lapse here. So, can you get out and go where you can go with a Subaru in a front-wheel drive open diff car? No, you cannot. But I guess this kind of concludes the front-wheel drive open diff testing, because shit, you will get stuck. So what's the point even to like fool around here? So as you saw, pretty easy to dig out. Not much snow here, especially dense snow. And already, I don't know, I drove like maybe, I don't know, 7 meters. So that's just how the cookie crumbles. But I'll try to reverse out of here, and I'm not gonna mess out with this open diff front wheel drive snow venturing anymore, because the only thing you can do is dig yourself out or get yourself pulled out, because that's pretty much the height of its capabilities. Well, that was pretty much all it took for me to prove my point, so let's see, can we get a quick little escape from here? And I'm not gonna mess with this anymore. Or not. Let's see, let's try to get moving, some momentum going, and just get out of here. Yeah. And look how simple it is was to shovel this snow out. So, no, your open diff front wheel drive car won't do what a Subaru will do. The car just bottomed out there. My first attempt where I got longer. and that's pretty much it. And this fluffy non-dense snow is enough to stop this car, and the second attempt is what ended here. Got totally beached, you can see. And my Subaru was similar ride height. It was set up for track use, so dry tarmac track use. And yeah, bottoms out without traction control. The wheels start spinning. With traction control, it's not going anywhere anyway, either way. And yeah, thick but fluffy snow. And of course, I just now dug it up, so this berm wasn't even that high. The original berm was like this. It just keeps going back there. And let's walk to the car. You can see like a little bit snow on the front bumper, so it dug in only about this much compared to the Subaru, which was just flinging snow left and right. And you can see that yeah, all it did is pack the tire wells with snow, and then that's pretty much it. So it didn't take much, and no, you can't do what you can do with a proper four-wheel drive car in some random hoopty. And this is, I don't know, a light and fairly powerful car. So yeah, good luck to you. It's cruel world out there. Shit, fuck. Front wheel drive is hard to drive. I don't want to crash, somebody's behind me.